Legacy Radio, where we inspire you to live your dreams, encourage you to take massive action, and be your authentic and genuine self. We focus on 3 pillars. That's empowering youth, equipping leaders, and enriching marriages so that you can go out and dominate your space.
If you're ready to dominate, you're listening to the right show. This is the Leadership Legacy Radio. Now let's go.
It's your favorite time. It's my favorite time of the day. It's time to elevate your business in 10. So let's get right to it. Let's talk about it. Let's get real with it, honestly, right? For me, one of the things that I wish I would have done better, and I still need to get better at, is really just being able to be honest with myself in the things that I was learning, and honest with myself as I was kind of like failing and learning through that process. Because oftentimes I think, we believe that success is a ultimate destination, an ultimate area, like where we're going, where we're trying to get to. And success is truly about the journey. Success is about the milestones along the way. And we get so stuck on like rushing past our progress and on to the next thing and what's next. And we don't celebrate the small things, which in turn gives us like this unfulfilled desire to want and desire more and achieve more. And it's happening, like, we need to be comfortable with what's happening right now, one step at a time. I'll share 2 stories with you that really drive this point home. So I had been really excited about becoming a leader, really excited about just leading teams. And at one point I had got recognized for an award, and I was like super excited that I had won, but I never celebrated. I just went on to the next thing. And it was so funny because I really needed to be intentional about celebrating where I was in the journey and what was happening. Most people go throughout their entire life without getting recognized, without getting an award, without accomplishing some type of amazing achievement. And here I was trying to move on quickly to the next thing. And all I was doing was looking at this person that I had admired and looked up to, and saw that they had won, and then they had won at this next level. And so I was like, okay, so I won. Is it a possibility for me to win at the next level without celebrating this one accomplishment that I had had? And I remember thinking to myself, man, why didn't I slow down and appreciate those small wins? And it was because of the environment that I was in. Fast forward to another time where I had felt like I was doing really well. I was doing all the right things, and I did not get a promotion that I felt like I deserved. I believed that I had earned, and I had done all the right things, and I didn't get promoted. And so in the midst of that, I had just found out around that same time that my grandmother had passed, and then like it just felt like my entire world was just crashing all around me, right? So as this stuff is happening, it was like a nudge from God, right? It was like a nudge from God. One of my friends, he was a director of an area, and he was printing a success magazine. And he reaches out to me and he goes, "Hey, Chris, I wanted to do an interview with you to put you on the cover of a success magazine that we're working on." And immediately the first thing that pops into my mind is imposter syndrome. I'm like, success? Like, is he talking about me? Really? Like, what? Like, he can't be like possibly thinking and measuring or thinking about me. So here I am struggling, and he can see it. So he goes, "Hey man, it seems like something is off." And what I didn't understand then, and I understand now, is that every misstep, every failure sets you up for a bigger dream. It sharpens the clarity for your vision and the direction with where you're going. Those missteps strengthen you and build your resolve. But it's important that you celebrate them, and that's what he helped me do in that moment. He said, "Listen, I'm going to take a moment because I feel like I can sense something is off." And I explained to him I was really vulnerable. I was like, here's what's going on. He said, "Look, Most people define success by the big house that they're looking at to quote unquote compete with the Joneses. They compare success to this fancy car, a Lamborghini. They compare success to this 7, 8 figure income, all of these different things. And he said, listen, we define success. At the time, he said, look, you've been married for 10 years. Celebrate that. That's a big accomplishment this day and age. You have 3 amazing children. I know because I have interacted with them. They're respectful. They're amazing. Man, they get good grades. You should be proud of that. Look, you own your own car. Be proud of that. You have your own house. Be proud of that. You're not relying on somebody else to take care of your bills, take care of your family. These are things that you need to be grateful for. And that was the last thing that I had learned about just understanding that I needed to celebrate the small victories and the small failures along the way, is that I needed to choose to be grateful for the things that I have. You see, oftentimes most people just they aren't grateful about where they are, because they feel like there's always a next promotion, there's always a next award, there's always the next milestone. But if you don't celebrate what you have, how can you be blessed and fortunate to get more? You know, oftentimes I think about how we show up in different areas of our lives. And I think it's important that you understand that not only do we need to stop and smell the roses, but we also need to notice that the roses are actually there. For me, I appreciated understanding that, you know, my children were like grateful for like the little things. I posted a picture of my daughter Genesis, and she would always bring my wife flowers. She would pick them and bring it to her and like just tell her, look, mommy, I found this amazing, beautiful flower. And really, I would always think that is such a powerful thing to do, is to stop, be present in the moment, and not rush to that next thing. Because when you rush to that next thing, it's going to always feel like there's more to get done. You haven't done enough. And listen, you are more than enough. You've accomplished more than enough. And you are worth celebrating. Every milestone that you accomplish, every dream that you've accomplished, every step that you take, celebrate it. Now, I'm not saying celebrate, getting up out of, like, well, I mean, I guess, you got out of bed, so that's a great thing. But I'm saying don't celebrate things like I drank water today, right? Like that's a little bit much. I want you to be grateful for the things that you have. Do you have a roof over your head? Do you have a home? All of these things are important. So I want you to celebrate when you try something new. Celebrate the lessons that you're learning. Celebrate that you're growing intentionally daily. Spend some time developing yourself, but keep moving forward, keep getting better. Because when you do these things, you'll understand that growth isn't found in perfection. It's found in persistent gratitude. It's found in getting better. It's found in moving forward despite what's going on. I have a greater appreciation for the things and the people around me, because I realize that, not everybody's going to be around forever, and not everything that you have can be around forever. Some things can go away in a moment's notice, and people can too. So I truly want you to embrace the mistakes that are happening and understand that you can learn from them. You can grow from them. You can grow through them. Embrace the challenges and celebrate that you have something to strive for and to be grateful for and to get better at. Every day is an opportunity for you to grow, for you to get better, for you to take a step forward, and from you to keep moving forward. I look forward to seeing you on your journey as you continue to grow, magnify yourself, and continue to get better. But go out, crush it, dominate your space. But as always, believe in yourself. This is all about you borrowing the belief that I have in you, because I want you to go out and be intentional about growing today. Listen, this is about embracing mistakes, not being afraid to make a mistake, but also understanding that as you do this, you can celebrate the small victories, the small tries, and the small failures, as they will sharpen and hone your vision to where you're going and give you clarity along the way. Now go out and crush it. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.